Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Civilization 5 Gods and Kings as the Austrian Empire. As we left it off last time, we're very close to either declaring war on Germany or getting the spaceship victory. So far no one else has declared war on us, so I don't have reason to think I'm going to lose any of the other capitals. So I'm happy to let Germany continue. Although our once very friendly relation has turned into a sort of a cold war almost, because they know that they're all that stands in the way of me in victory. Let's have an embassy. Come on, we'll try and be friends, hey? We would need declarations of friendship. Discuss. Shall we be friends? You must decline. Don't say I didn't try. I was trying to be friendly with them. They're just being douchey. Sleep. Next turn. Another SS booster, although building the Apollo program would annoy me more than anything else. Not the Apollo program, the Hubble Space Telescope, because I've almost finished that. And that's going to make my stasis chamber even better. Research agreement completed. Oh, we already had one with Bismarck. That's why I couldn't have one before. Can we try again? Research agree. Oh no. And who needs to be told what to build? I mean, is there a way of? Can you automate production on these like you could before? Don't know if you can. Choose production. Guess a watermill actually, just because it's nice. You finished walls, work on a castle for me. You finished a university, build walls. And we're another turn closer to the end. This is the end. My lifelong friend, the end. Actually, how long am I going to have to wait once I've launched the space shuttle? The spaceship? It's probably not. Also, if you notice that the Civ games have always gone, yay, you've built the Apollo program, now fly to Alpha fricking Centauri. I want a more complicated space victory thing. The only thing is not a lot of games last long enough because you can conquest, because everyone's trying to win now, to do a more complicated one. Yeah, you could build a spaceship factory, but I don't think so. In fact, Violetti, you are another prime candidate for science focus. Science focus. We was 2 turns, still 2 turns. Buildings, do you have anything at all useful to build? A castle, yes. That's good, I'm happy with you having a castle. Be a bit more defensive, mate. Because all their other cities surrounding you are better defended than you. And again, we do have the battleships to provide extra cover. It's amazing how well that worked while we're still at war with them. Practically because they didn't have a navy and they couldn't stop these things that was bombarding them. Normally they could have just chucked land units at, say, the rocket artillery equivalent. But, they should live and learn. They should have built. They should have a navy along this border ready to take me back. Oh, who needs freaking orders to build? Build me a castle. Next turn. 4 turns to nanotechnology, which only gets you the space SS chamber. All the things you could do with nanotechnology, and they're just like, yeah, stasis chamber. Okay. Whatever you think, game. Oh, can you get through my territory, please, before I declare war, or possibly declare war on you? New unit from Belgrade. Losing grasp on Singapore. I didn't know I had a friend in Belgrade. Very friendly. Cost too much to buy him out still, but what did they give me? Must be this. Why it placed it there, I don't know, and don't really care for it, so I'm going to sell it. Yeah, I thought I told you to automate. And do whatever you like. As for you... a stadium, because I don't want to get capped on happiness. He wasn't going to take that long to do it. Walls, please, in Brussels. Next turn. $3,000. When we get to 3,250, so 2 turns time, I'll have a look at buying out another city. Another SS booster. At least we know we out-tech her, so there's no way she can have all of the techs that she needs. Otherwise we would have stolen nanotechnology from her. But yeah, she is making a push for it still. I thought she'd given up, but no, she is making that push for Alpha Centauri.
The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that man has measured it.
And we haven't been able to measure anywhere near a ton of it. Most well-fed people. I'm surprised I'm not at the bottom of that list. Well, no. Ensure we actually have something else queued up afterwards. Could go with a giant death robot. Just to say we had it. Maybe try and get one involved in the thing with Germany. We're going to have a good bit of money, so we could probably build it. We could have that take the city. Yeah, queue up a giant death robot afterwards. Then that, then that, then that. And you, discover technology.
The impact of nanotechnology is expected to exceed the impact that the electronics revolution has had on our lives.
It just hasn't done it yet. And discover technology. Oh, you can only discover 1 per turn, so it might have been a waste. But of course now, you want to choose production. We need to look into units. SS stasis chamber. 11 turns to 6, but we'll wait 1 turn. So remember that it was going to take 6 turns, so next turn it needs to drop below 5. For my idea of growing that 1 more to actually have been worth it. But yeah, we'll have a go. We'll see. And although it really makes very little difference at all, we'll keep putting things into science next turn. Because maybe then before our spaceship gets there, we can get some extra bonus points from the future technologies. If I could, I'd actually prefer just to be researching them from the start of the game. Have the option to, because when you're getting a bit ahead, I think it'd be nice to be able to say, well, we'll do a future technology, because they blanket what they do, if it's what I'm thinking. Oh no, they don't. Oh, it's Civ 4 where you got extra happiness, not happiness, Cancels quest.
The release of atomic energy has not created a new problem. It has merely made more urgent the necessity of solving an existing one.
Desire to apparently blow ourselves up. Yep, I agree. Do you know what? You're gonna purchase me units. Giant death robot. They're freaking cheap. We may have more than one giant death robot involved in taking Berlin if we decide to. Oh, yes. Or maybe station them around the world in case, you know, the ship hits the fan. Buildings. Anything useful? Try and build a stock exchange, some more money, because we're actually going to be capped on happiness very soon. Castle. Some of these castles being finished would be good. Public school, build a wall in St. Petersburg. Allows you to build modern armor and a... Yeah, looks like you're planning something there. But still, this guy can run out and get himself killed, and I can build a giant death robot to take care of you all. Giant death robots. Nukes and giant death robots, ladies and gents.
The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Bit late in the game for a Bible quote, but I guess, yeah, armor of... I've never known lasers to be worked as an armor, or maybe, you know, anti-missile lasers. You know, you could claim that they were an armor of light, but the majority of the use for lasers isn't really as armor yet. I wouldn't particularly say myself. You actually, no, you come back here, and Giant Death Robot, you're going to try and get there. Choose production. Walls, you've done. Market wouldn't be bad for you. You sleep there now. Castle. Build me a bank. Because we know that, yeah, this... Whoa! People unhappy. That's something we'll have to address. You shrink for me. Who else is rather large? And no one on that continent. They're my cities. I bought them. Ah. Actually, I'm happy you being unemployed, like that said. Do you know who's going to be on the front line, so I really don't want to do that. Hippo Regis. Yeah, no, can I have Hippo Regis' thing here? Yeah, that's good. Go unemployed for me. You're only size 5. Let's try this one. It's going to be slowing down the production of our freaking stasis chamber. Oh, 5 turns, and we're still on food focus. Oh no, we'd automatically have switched off from food because we're, yeah. Go production for me. Still only 5 turns. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but I'll be saying goodbye. Goodbye.